Okay, I'm going to go over what the True Crime Multi-Genre Project is. I love this project. I've been doing it for, I don't know, a very long time, 15 years. I started it in Columbus, Indiana, and when I worked there, and then I did it in Bedford when I worked in a couple different classes. And now here we are. um, so I'm going to start by giving you a couple of examples just so you can see what this looks like. So basically, you will have picked some kind of topic that has to do with true crime, and that just means any topic that is any crime that a lot of people know about because it became a movie or a TV show or kind of a national sensation. Excuse me. And so, um, mm, so this is an example. So one of my students chose this Canadian cult leader, and first they give this basic description of who this is and the picture, and then they did these three different. So they showed their knowledge of. They showed what they learned about him by doing something other than a research paper. So, for example, they did a to-do list, which is pretty funny. Predict the end of the world if the time isn't right. Purge the children of sin. So and so complained of back pain last week. I'll heal them by cutting open the skin of their back. Blah blah blah. So it sort of is all the sick things that this guy did, but kind of it's a little more interesting than if it were just in a research paper format. Um, I don't really like putting my head next to his head, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, now I don't know how to get out of here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so the wedding invitation. So this is an imaginary wedding invitation. This guy probably married many women, so it gives you some more information about what this guy's like, the fact that he got married a lot, when he was around, and then the obituary. The obituary gives you real information about how this guy died, but again, it's a little more of an authentic. Now my head is right on his head. It's a little more of an authentic way of showing what you learned than writing a research paper, I think, or maybe something like that. So that's an example of a true crime project. Here's an interesting one. I've showed this to the in person. I've showed this before, but just this is a young woman who disappeared in Bloomington 20 years ago on bicycle, and my student who made this project had a personal connection to this, to Jill Behrman, because my student's mother married her father. So my student sort of made this kind of poem-looking thing that gives you all this information that she learned about Jill. But it's like, again, it's a little more easy on the eyes than reading like a big long research paper that says the same stuff. A timeline that she made that was my student made this timeline based on the information she learned from an article. She also made a timeline based on what she learned from interviewing the victim's father. And so from his perspective, what was happening. And then what could have been is sort of my student imagining what if Jill had this has not happened. And so she knows that Jill really liked Bora Bora, so she puts the wedding there. And she knows Jill was into outdoor education, so she imagines her becoming a camp director. So, and then you have a works cited. So this is what a multi-genre project is. It can be about any kind of crime. And on this page, it's a little overwhelming looking, but you just kind of have to take it step by step. It gives you the specific kinds of things that you need to do. Down here is a list of actual genres, like different ideas for things that you could do. Oh no, that's an explanation of genres, right? Sorry. The list of genres, well, oh, here it is. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a primer on what a true crime project is overall. I'll make another video about more specific aspects of it. Have a good day.